PANDAS Network was formed in 2009. My son got PANDAS in 2007, and I decided to put up a website to describe some of the research I'd read about strep-inducing psychiatric disorders in children. It was based on Sue Sweeto's research. And I thought it was such a rare disease that hardly anybody would hit on the website. And within 1 month, there were 100 people who hit on the website describing in detail from diverse parts of the United States and the world exactly the same episode that was happening to their children. And that rate of 100 parents or inquiries per month hasn't stopped for 10 years. I grew up in a medical family. I was sketching by bacterium and amoeba at the age of 4 and 5 with my dad over a microscope. And he really, I didn't go into medicine myself, but he really taught me that there's always an answer. The human body is trying to teach you something through disease. So I was never terribly afraid of disease. In fact, I thought of it as more of an ally. And one of the things my father always used to say, he was a pediatrician and an internist, he would say, always trust the mother, trust what they say. And that's the opposite of what a lot of doctors say to our families. In the past decade, I've probably talked to about 4,000 people and answered about 12,000 inquiries. Because we've been able to stand the test of time, we now have support groups and other nonprofits across the United States, and I think nationwide there's easily 20,000 cases. The community is helping each other. We're promoting the research the doctors have done. We understand that it's difficult to get new research out into the hands of doctors, especially in an illness that is stigmatized by mental incapacity. When my son was diagnosed with PANDAS, the term autoimmune encephalitis filled a medical journal this big of a paragraph. That was it. And although there were sensory abnormalities, sudden onset of acute behavior changes, clearly encephalitic, I couldn't use that term. Thankfully, since that time, there's been a lot of research and identifying of antibodies that are occurring in autoimmune encephalitis. However, it was just about a month ago that the Mayo Clinic finally issued a report saying that there's probably 90,000 cases of autoimmune encephalitis per year worldwide that aren't being diagnosed based on the current antibodies discovered. They know there's dozens, if not hundreds more antibodies. Therefore, there's dozens, if not hundreds of more different kinds of autoimmune encephalopathies that are occurring worldwide. I think what will move the needle forward is if our community sticks together. Sociologists know that community is the beginning and basis of everything. If our community creates a patient registry, doctors from every field of science could look at our cases. Neurology, psychiatry, immunology. We have these cross currents of discovery, and we need to give them a platform to look at our cases. We have a spectrum of illness. Some children are mild, some children are acute. Some children that are mild lead to acute cases. There is no way for the medical community to understand how to move forward unless we present our cases as a whole. I think that in a decade, we're going to make great progress if we stay bonded together, articulating what's happening. And I want this illness to end in my lifetime. I don't want to think about it anymore. It needs to stop. And I think we can do it as a community. Pretty sure we can.